Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So let's see what we have, what possibilities we have in the upcoming week. So the first pair is Aussie Yen. As you can see, weekly chart is pushing quite strongly right now to go up. We are close to the, basically we are around the resistance zone already, because as you know, we always treat levels like this. So this is not just the line, but this is always the zone. So if you pay attention, currently we are around the resistance, but the highest point of this resistance is still here. So there is still room for price to make continuation. If we go quickly to monthly chart, we'll also see that monthly is making monthly long 1 to 3 with a very strong candle. So if this continues, maybe we'll go even to those monthly tops. Yes, so there is still chance for price to make it, because everything looks for now that it's strong buy. But also situation happened that price moved 110 pips, so maybe we'll get some retracements and then we will get continuation. But right now, as you can see, weekly chart is pointing to go up. If we go to the daily time frame, right now price started a little bit retrace and started to bounce on the 12. This is our daily trend line. So this is the place where we expect retracements and continuation. So whenever price retraces to the 36 CMA, to this trend line, we would like to look for buy scenarios and, of course, target previous resistance with the previous stop. So this is a long-term scenario. But what we can do right now, of course, intraday trading, we are still focused to buy. If we go to 4-hour chart, right now we are in the situation that we are squeezed between those two levels, this bottom here and this trend line. So right now, ideally, to see that price is going somewhere, we would like to wait for breakout of this or breakout of that. Then of course we look for short scenario. Here we look for long scenario. So this is what we have. Of course, if you don't want to wait, you can also pay attention for this zone, which we are here. So right now you have situation that you have short 1 to 3, but of course every single trade here will be more aggressive, because no, we don't have we have clean direction of the higher time frames, but lower time frames are not so clear. Then there is also 36 EMA on the 4-hour chart. But we have this short 1 to 3, so short scenarios as a day trading scalping to target this zone, they are still okay. And then of course, if this is false breakout, for example, and price continue to go up, then you can look for this zone and look for short scenarios to try to target this. So as long as we are between this trend line and this support zone, you can look for or buy scenarios on the support or sell scenarios around the trend line. And right now, short option also okay to target this, if of course we will get signals and setups to go and sell this. So this is what we have right now on the Aussie yen. CAD yen also going up very strong on the weekly. On the monthly chart, we have same situation, monthly long 1 to 3. So this might really cause that price, continue to go to the monthly levels. But currently we are close to the previous tops. You see this. We might do see reaction also from this point, because the price moved again 1,400 pips. If it continues, it will be even more. So maybe we'll get some reactions on the weekly chart also. Daily time frame, very strong up move still. If we pay attention for trend line, this will be our line. Yes, we have this trend line here. So of course, long-term possibility is to wait for the retracement, still look for buy scenarios, target previous stop. Okay, so whenever price, of course, start retrace from here or continue, start to retrace, then of course you look for buys and target this. 4-hour chart also is pointing up. We didn't get any retracement to the 36 CMA. Price is just bouncing on the 12. We had some news on Friday, so this caused this move. 4-hour chart trend line is here, so it will be, if you go to daily, it will be like you see volatility line with the 12 EMA. If I unzoom, maybe we'll get better line. So we have only this. Okay, so this is also nice line for us. We can even change the angle like that, but it's, you know, far away from the 36 EMA. But we also have to pay attention for this trend line. So now what we can do, of course, we can look still for buy scenarios as a day trading and scalping. Yes, if we go to 1 hour chart, if we try to draw trend lines here, we will have this line. If I, you know, change angle here, it's exactly same story. So right now, no, price went up here after those news, so we have to see if it has enough strength for continuation, um, or this will be beginning of this deeper retracement on the 4 hour chart. Okay, but right now, as long as we are above this trend line, I would be interested only to buy. Okay, if price start to retrace now, we will have this situation that maybe we will start to have wedge. So if price retrace to this zone, then we can look for long scenarios and target the previous stop. If of course price continue to go up, yes, then of course we will wait for the classic 1 to 3 with new higher high, higher low, and retracement back to the 36 EMA or back to the trend line, and we are okay to buy. Whenever price starts to break this trend line on the 1 hour chart, then we can look for short scenarios, but we have to keep in mind that our target should be 4 hour chart 36 EMA first, and then of course this trend line, and then of course daily level. Okay, so we have all levels in the case of possible retracement. Keep in mind that this is very strong trend, so sometimes you might get false breakout on the 1 hour chart and it still continue to go up. So we will see. Of course, this is our target, so there is still chance that price follow and continue to go there. Euro Aussie weekly chart is making for us a long 1 to 3. Right now we have this previous stop, which is also our resistance. What we have here, what else we have here? We have also the support zone where price, you know, is retesting right now. Next is lower, but right now we had this retest and price is pushing up. So we go to daily chart, and what we will see, we have right now a situation that price is retesting this line. So this will be interesting to see what happens. If price, of course, breaks this, then we can look for long scenarios and try to target not maybe this highest point, but you know, somewhere around this zone here. Okay, I always mark the highest stop, but before, because like you said, this is always zone, so you want to try to target, you want to have targets a little bit before the last high. Price sometimes is not reaching exactly the highest point, but if this is weekly long 1 to 3, we can also have breakout and price continue and make new highs. Okay, right now momentum seems strong, but we are on this trend line, so this will be interesting to see what price decide to do, because we can have breakout and still continuation, or we can have bounce and then maybe price or will react, will make higher low and then will break and continue, or we will have situation that price will stay in this zone, and then of course after breakouts we will start to look for or for buy or for sell scenarios. So right now for our chart we can see, we can adjust the lines on the 4 hour chart time frame. So we see that price reached this. So on the lower time frames, I would be more interested right now to look for still buys, retracement back to the 36 CMA, and then look for buy scenarios to target this trend line with the previous stops, and after breakout, of course, you know where price might go. So this is 4 hour chart perspective for me. If I look for the 1 hour chart, right now we see that price is struggling, so we don't want to be involved right now in this move. But if price breaks this might be signal for us that price still wants to continue. So after retracements, of course, we look for buy scenarios. Another option for us is to trade a little bit against this move. This is our 1 hour chart trend line. So what we would like to do, we can look for short scenarios here after breakout of this, and then target 4 hour chart 36 EMA. So we will try to trade in possible retracement. And if we, for example, have situation that price will really continue, then we can have really good trade. We also can have situation that price will retrace. We will start to look for buys. Then we will have another retest, lower high or double top with the false breakout, and then price collapse. Okay, so keep in mind about this. For example, here we had this, yes, see double top and then price went down. So this is what might happen. So whenever whatever situation we will have, then you know at least how to react, how to manage this. Okay, New Zealand CAD weekly chart pointing down. We are around support zone. Yeah, we have also area here. The next one, price is still pushing down, as you can see. We have I think last time we said that this might be just the retest of this trend line. Yes, trend line retest, and maybe possible continuation because of the monthly possible higher low. But right now weekly chart is still pointing down, so momentum is still to sell. But if you go to daily chart, you will see that right now we have definitely last week, I think so, we discussed about that. Okay, in short scenarios target previous bottom, and this scenario happened. On the 1 hour chart, we also had the setup, as you can see here. This was our 1 hour chart, 1 2 3, to go sell it. Daily with the 1 hour chart, you had another setup to the 12, yes. So basically we have two setups to jump in here, and price reached our target. Okay, so this scenario, there was also 4 hour chart, but 4 hour chart was not good because our target was not enough. Okay, so we had only this 1 hour chart opportunity. And now what is going on here? We have if we look for the daily trend line, we will have, of course, this. We have this support zone. Okay, so now we are close to the support, so this will be interesting. Or we have still breakout continuation target this, or we'll get reaction, and or price will retest 36 and will go again, or we'll get reaction and price will continue to this level. Okay, so we will see. Right now we are on the decision level. So what we can do here, aggressively we can look for buy scenarios. Yes, aggressively you can buy scenarios. So let's price to at least reach this lowest point. There is still potential to do this, and then you can look for short bounce entries to trade against main direction, and then your goal will be 4 hour chart 36 EMA together with this trend line here. Okay, so this will be your goal. How we would like to jump into this trade, you have to wait for 1 hour chart hesitation, and then if you see that price is trying to push up, you can look for buy scenarios and target this trend line here. Okay, so this is option number one. Another option is simply to not take the trades against main direction, but wait for the daily retracement and start to look for short scenarios again. Or whenever price starts to break this support zone, so if you see that price is going to this level, hesitation, and then it's breaking, it's making setup, then you can look for short scenarios and still sell it. Okay, USD yen, also this is of course climbing up like other yen pairs. If you pay attention to monthly, of course, also here we have monthly long 1 to 3 retracement to the 12, very strong candle. Our goal, the highest point, of course, is on the previous top here. We also have this resistance right now. So if we look for the daily chart, this resistance didn't hold. Yes, you see price broke it, it's going up. Yes, so we have next area here, so there is chance that price continue to go there. Still very strong up move, so basically we want to buy after retracements. So retracement back to the 36, back to the trend line, we are still interested to go long. Question is, when we have this retracement, maybe from this point, yes, and then the retracements. If not, if price breaks this, we'll look for the next resistance level. For our chart right now, also very obvious situation. We wait for the retracement, we look for buy scenarios. Okay, so for our chart retracement back to the 36, back to this trend line, we look for to buy this. 1 hour chart, same story. We wait for the retracement and we look for buy scenarios. So I'm more interested right now to buy. I don't want to sell against this main move because it's pushing strongly. I would pay attention for sells if price reach and start to hesitate around this resistance. Then it will be okay to look for possible short bounce entries. But right now we are only interested to look for the retracements and buy scenarios. And the last is gold, and gold broke our range and retested almost our target, which is support zone, but there was no room to jump in. Yes, we had breakout, and you see price broke it. Yes, we said about this range and breakouts. Yes, here or here, but you see price broke it and already retested. So if we go to weekly chart, no, for me right now, I'm still don't like gold, yes, but if you like to trade this, price is forming right now weekly long 1 to 3. So for me, or we need to see breakout of this or breakout of that, and then of course if we have breakout of the support zone, then my next level is down here. So my next level is down here, so we can have this move. If price breaks this trend line, then we can have weekly long 1 to 3, and price might continue to go up. So I'm not interested to trade here. This is for me still a little bit chaotic move. If I go to 1 hour chart, we have just spikes, then ranges, spikes, up and down. So very undecision right now. Without decision, you see this support zone is like you see here. We also have it lower. So I just draw it lower. So really, we have to wait. Yes, don't jump in. If you jump in here, I think this will be, in my opinion, this will be unnecessary risk. Okay, it will be still better to get this or that. Okay, so guys, that's all for Forex. Thanks a lot. Wish you all great Saturday, and we hear soon.